These two Ultra smartphones were released here in Germany within a week of each other. So let's find out which camera of those really deserves the Ultra title. Starting off, the Galaxy S26 Ultra features a noticeably wider ultrawide lens. Looking at the colors, they are pretty similar, though the Xiaomi is a bit brighter. Except for a slightly bluer sky, the main lens shots are remarkably close. However, the 17 Ultra delivers a sharper image. Moving to telephoto lenses, the Xiaomi does a vastly better job, with colors appearing much more vibrant. While the Xiaomi rocks a variable telephoto lens active between 3.2x and 4.3x, Samsung relies on two separate ones, with a super telephoto sitting at 5x. But there's nothing super about the output here. Xiaomi takes this around with ease. Next up are the 10x shots. The higher vividness continues and the Xiaomi keeps the quality crown, whereas the S26 Ultra produces a noisy, inferior image. The 30x shot isn't great from either, as the Xiaomi heavily overprocesses the image too. The same applies to the maxed out 100x and 120x zoom levels. Yes, the Xiaomi looks cleaner, but it also looks kinda fake. In this scene, the Xiaomi 17 Ultra provides a noticeably brighter and overall warmer output. While the Xiaomi brightens things up with the main lens, the Samsung maintains a more consistent look. At 2x, we again see a slightly warmer tone from the Xiaomi, alongside better detail retrieval. Switching to the telephoto lenses, it's a clear win for the 17 Ultra. It simply outclasses the Samsung. Just look inside the windows. You can see the ceiling patterns in great detail, whereas they are hard to make out on the S26 Ultra. At 5x, the Samsung improves significantly, but still lags behind. The 10x shot is cleaner from the Chinese powerhouse, while the Samsung gives us a noisier result. The 30x crop also heavily favors Xiaomi. And yeah, while it's heavily processed, the maxed out zoom shot goes to the Xiaomi as well. Moving to the next scenery, the warmer and more vibrant colors of the Xiaomi are undeniable. The 17 Ultra dials it down a notch with the main lens, while the S26 Ultra keeps a more consistent output once more. The 2x zoom is slightly more detailed on the Xiaomi, and the telephoto lens amplifies that advantage, giving us richer contrast. The colors remain more vivid throughout. Using Samsung's second telephoto lens yields pretty close results quality-wise, but pushing the 10x swings the pendulum back in favor of the Xiaomi. Another ultra-wide, and the Xiaomi is just slightly warmer this time. The lower half of the image looks almost the same, while the sky is more saturated on the S26 Ultra. This iteration gets toned down with the main lens, where the Samsung generally leans towards a warmer output. While the 2x shots are quite close in terms of image quality, Samsung's telephoto lens struggles to keep up once more, with colors shifting to a colder tone. The same happens at 5x, although Samsung's details now can compete with the 17 Ultra. The 10x shot looks favorable for Xiaomi again, but it is certainly not a bad effort from Samsung either. Zooming in even further though, clearly hands the win back to Xiaomi. Next up are portraits, and if you enjoy these kind of camera comparisons, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's start with Xiaomi's Leica portrait profile. Looking at the environment around me, the colors are definitely more vibrant on the Xiaomi, while the tones on my clothes are quite similar. My face and beard show a warmer hue on the 17 Ultra, Samsung keeps it more authentic. Going to 2x, the image quality degrades noticeably on the Samsung. It just can't keep up with Xiaomi's sharpness. Samsung recovers slightly using the telephoto lens, but it is still an easy win for Xiaomi, even though the S26 Ultra handles the skin tones better. However, the Samsung second telephoto lens performs much better here, finally landing on par with the Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Let's take a look at the master portrait mode. The Samsung takes a better shot with the main lens here. But you really don't want to use the 2x for portraits. The quality is frankly embarrassing. Just take a step closer and use the main lens. As before, the telephoto performs better, but can't quite match the Xiaomi's clarity. The 5x manages to keep up in detail, but it does a noticeably worse job with edge detection. Let's look at selfies now. Both offer a wider 0.8x option, with the Xiaomi being the wider one. I would actually give this one to the Galaxy S26 Ultra for being more color accurate. though the overall quality is close. Switching to 1x, the same holds true, solid job from the Samsung. Turning on portrait mode, both deliver a beautiful bokeh effect. However, I prefer how Xiaomi handles background separation. The colors remain in Samsung's favor as we punch in closer, but overall both produce great selfies, with or without portrait mode activated. Now we will look at how well they perform in video mode. I'm now shooting in 4K with 30 frames per second using the front-facing cameras. Both don't let us change the field of view, so we are stuck with what we got here. The field of view seems to be pretty close here. Might be a little bit wider on the Xiaomi. It's a sunny morning here. The Xiaomi has a little bit reddish tone here on my face. Looks a little bit unnatural. The Samsung seems to be looking a little bit more true to life. Quality wise, there's not much to say. Both are doing a good job. I'm now shooting in 4K with 30 frames per second. We're on the ultra wide lenses, and the Xiaomi looks quite more natural here. Colors are a bit off here on the Samsung. Just looking down here, they are quite well captured on the Xiaomi. The sky is also totally off on the Samsung. It is way too saturated. The colors are totally off. The Xiaomi is doing a much better job in this regard. Let's one time check how the mainland is handling this. See that the colors are getting a little bit more intense also on the Xiaomi, but still not as much as they are on the Samsung. So the S26 Ultra is clearly overdoing it. Let's one time check out the zooming. We're on the Samsung ultra wide 1x, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, and 25x as on-screen options. So the transitioning is also kind of quite fine. It is smooth, and the phone also has this smooth zoom wheel, so this is fine. Now for the Xiaomi, go back to the ultra wide 1x, 2x, 3.2, 4.3 and 8.6, and a digital zoom to 30x. So this is also fine. Also the transitioning is pretty smooth. So both doing a great job with this. I'm now shooting in 4K with 60 frames per second. The field of view is a bit wider on the S26 Ultra. The colors are pretty close actually. They are a bit more vivid on the S26 Ultra though. Let's go to the main lenses. With the main lens, they are giving us the same field of view pretty much. So yeah, the colors overall a bit punchier on the S26 Ultra, but more true to life coming from the Xiaomi. Like this green on the grass is very well captured on the Xiaomi 17 Ultra. shots are easy for most phones, but low light shot is where the true flagships deliver. This first scene is a bit of a double-edged sword. Initially, the Samsung looks significantly more appealing because the Xiaomi is quite blurry and heavily overblows the lights. However, the Samsung is also strongly over-sharpening the shot and heavily oversaturating the colors. Switching to the main lens, the Samsung tones down the warmth, while the Xiaomi performs way better, now itself delivering the warmer tone. Either way, the Xiaomi handles the light sources much better than the S26 Ultra. The 2x crop performs simply awfully on the S26 Ultra. The Xiaomi not only provides a higher quality shot, but actually allows you to almost read the name of that shop. While the S26 Ultra's 3x telephoto performs decently, it is still a few steps behind the Xiaomi 17 Ultra's excellent output. Samsung's 5x super telephoto takes a massive step back, performing really poorly, while the Xiaomi keeps on delivering. The 10x shots aren't that far apart anymore, but the Xiaomi still holds the edge. Zooming in further closes the gap, with the max out zoom shot actually being slightly better on the S26 Ultra. Moving on, the Xiaomi 17 Ultra delivers a way better ultrawide shot than in the previous scene, being brighter than the Samsung, which isn't bad either. The 17 Ultra is also slightly warmer with the main lens and continues to provide a brighter image that retains more details. The same holds true at 2x. The Samsung performs better than in the first low-light scene, but still trails behind the Xiaomi's output. With the telephoto lens, the 17 Ultra easily outclasses the Samsung, a gap that shrinks a bit when switching to the 5x. Going for 10x sees the Xiaomi back on top with ease, and the 30x shot is close again, but still favorable for the 17 Ultra in my eyes. Now again in a dark environment, the Xiaomi actually gives us the weaker ultrawide shot once more. The colors are off, running too warm, and it lacks details. All of this gets fixed with the main lens, and I would even place it slightly ahead of the S26 Ultra here because of how well it handles the lamps. Samsung's 3x telephoto is once again a huge disappointment at night. It's just an inferior shot in every way. It somewhat redeems itself at 5x, but still falls short of Xiaomi's great capture. This trend continues at 10x, while the 30x results are a bit closer. For our last shots before we hit low light selfies, the Xiaomi's ultrawide is once again trailing behind the Samsung. The mainland shots are much closer in quality, but the Xiaomi handles the light sources better again, especially that neon sign. This time both 2x shots perform poorly, but the Xiaomi retains a slight edge. Both telephoto shots lean slightly in favor of the Xiaomi, while the 10x results are pretty much a tie. To be honest, the low-light selfies aren't awesome from either phone. I took multiple shots to get the best ones, and neither really impressed me. The same goes for using portrait mode with the front-facing cameras in the dark. Speaking of portrait mode, the Samsung gets absolutely demolished by the Xiaomi with the main lens. The S26 Ultra randomly over-brightens the shot now and just can't keep up with the 17 Ultra's quality, though Xiaomi's colors are undeniably too warm here. Using 5x is really not recommended for portraits at night because these shots range from bad to unusable. I'm now recording 4K 30 frames per second using the front-facing cameras. Both are quite dark. The Xiaomi 17 Ultra a tiny bit brighter, but not very much. Walking here outside rather dark road, just with some street lights up here, so it's been closer to one now. The Xiaomi is indeed brighter. Color wise, can't see that much of a difference here, so turn towards the light. You can see also, at least here on the preview, that over there, for example, the picture of the Xiaomi looks much grainier due to the brighter image. So this is a choice. Overall, There don't seem to be much between them. Now I'm shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second with the rear cameras, and what was true before is true as well now. The Xiaomi 17 Ultra is giving us a brighter output here, and I compare what I see on the screens here with reality. The Samsung is way too dark, so it is indeed brighter than this, but it is not as good. Also on the Xiaomi, but we are on the ultra wide. Keep this in mind. So now using the main lenses here. Now the Samsung is actually closer to reality. The Xiaomi is a tad brighter than what I can see myself here, and colors are also a bit too warm. So the Samsung is capturing this actually quite well here, what I can see. See, there's this light here on the road, for example. It is giving us some yellowish tint on the 17 Ultra, which in reality is not there. Let's check out how they zoom at night. We are on the ultra wide of the Samsung S26 Ultra. 1x, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, and 25x, the maximum, and the transitioning here at night. So it's okay. Now the same for the Xiaomi. And the ultra wide, 1x, 2x, 3.2, 4.3, and 8.6, and a maximum of 30x. So transitioning here, it's also fine. Two ultra smartphones going head to head, and for me, the Xiaomi ultimately has the edge. The Xiaomi's telephoto lens is incredibly strong, and neither the 3x nor the 5x from the Samsung can match it, let alone surpass it. However, with the default vibrant mode, the Xiaomi's colors are often a bit too warm, while the Samsung delivers a more consistent overall look. Portraits look better quality-wise across the board from the Xiaomi, but the Samsung handles skin tones and colors better. The same goes for selfie colors, where both perform great during the day, but poorly at night. Speaking of night, the Xiaomi surprisingly struggles with its ultra-wide lens, but almost every other lens outperforms the Samsung, sometimes even significantly. What is your opinion on this? Which ultra smartphone truly deserves the title? Let me know in the comments. A thumbs up on the video would be awesome, and a sub would be really great. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.